Thank you for tuning into the Walk in Truth Radio Network. Stay tuned for an encouraging word from Pastor, Teacher Dr. James Sutton. Let's see what Pastor Sutton has to say to us today.
Hello, this is Pastor Jay, and I want to encourage you today, and it's all about change. Let's look at John 12 and 24. Truly, truly, I say unto you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. There are things in our life that need to die so we can grow. We have to learn how to let things go so that we can grow and produce not only fruit, but much fruit. And I know it's hard because you've been living this way for a long time, some 5, 10, 20 years, and you've been getting by with it and fooling everybody. But you know God has something for you better. And He's told you, He's teaching you. The spirit and the conviction is there, but it's just hard to let go. It's hard to deny, crucify, and follow. You've been jumping in and out of the relationship with God. Yeah, you go to church. You punch the clock. You participate in all the religious events. And again, you probably have everybody fooled, even yourself at times. But you know there's something missing because you haven't died to anything. You haven't denied nothing, let alone crucify something. You have to decide today to put away those things that are hampering you, hindering you, and stopping you from having the relationship with God that you would love to have. And yes, you're going to have to get rid of attitudes, thought processes, people, places, and things. You will become a new creation. You'll be being sanctified by the power of the Holy Spirit. You're being conformed into the image of God and being transformed by the renewing of your mind. But you have to make that decision. Nobody can make it for you. You can continue the way you are and face the scariest thing that I could possibly imagine. That is for God to say, you've done all these things. You participated, prophesied, cast out demons, done all the religious stuff. And I never knew you. Get away from me, you worker of lawlessness and iniquity. These are very sobering words, but they don't have to be your reality. You can decide right now today to make the radical change and let things die. You can put them away, throw them away, burn them up, and you can walk away from what you used to be, what people used to expect you to do, and do what God has called you to do. Now, is it easy? Of course not. It's going to be hard. It's going to be downright lonely sometimes. But truly, do you believe greater is He that's in you than he that's in the world? Do you sit back and wonder why you have no peace? And your peace is always fleeting because your peace is the peace of the world that's based upon the circumstance that you're in any given moment. It's based upon the sensuality of life, what you taste, feel, smell, hear, and touch. But the peace that Jesus said that He was leaving with His disciples is much different. That's the peace that surpasses all understanding because it's a higher peace, a greater peace. It rises above every circumstance that you could be in. It never allows you to fall and never get back up. It gets tough sometimes, and you still will shed some tears. But you remember that God said The peace I leave you is not of this world, but my peace I leave with you. And if you think about it, he was able to say that even though he went to the cross. You know why? Because what he did at the cross gave us an opportunity to be reconciled back to God, our Creator, the lover of our souls, the one who was willing to give his son for us. And the more we appreciate what was given to us to give us the peace, you'll find yourself being able to let things go, let things die, so you can grow. Think about that. There is an opportunity for you right now. Let it die, so you can grow. Deny, crucify, and follow. It's all up to you now. You've heard the truth. Jesus died to set you free from the penalty and the power of sin. And what you're facing if you reject this is the wrath of God that's duly given to those who reject the opportunity and the love of salvation. Hey, this is Pastor Jay. I always want you to be encouraged, blessed, and at peace. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this, because it may save someone's eternal soul. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to today's teaching. We hope you have been inspired and encouraged. Please look in the description box for our contact information. All are welcome, and we look forward to connecting with you soon. Be encouraged, blessed, and at peace, and remember, walk in truth.